Oh shit! I didn't even know if this was live already. Well, there we go. It's live and in living color. I thought I got rid of this shit. See, we have Grumpy Grandpa Zanron Show. You know, in another chat, there is a guy called Grumpy is Grandpa, and I had to laugh. We have Cajun Coin Hunter, Boudreaux, Rocks Boys, Whoop Whoop. Santa Claus is up. Santa Claus, I need $47 million in cash in unmarked bills. Don't ask me why, but I've been good, so I need it. That's video editing. No. I've been putting in long hours too. I just don't know for what. So let me oh, and I'd like to say this publicly. Go Lions, because I'm really tired of Elvis leaving comments. He leaves comments, the Saints suck. And I'm like, every goddamn fucking video I make. Pardon my language. Every video. So I want y'all to go watch Elvis's videos and type in Vikings suck. He's got 4 videos. Type it in 17 times if you'd like. Yes, I you know what? If we don't make the playoffs, I'd rather the Lions sweep the goddamn Vikings. It's like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I was at work. I couldn't watch it. So 40 straight days. Well, good thing the summertime's coming up. Santa in a Speedo. Watch out. Please comment on Elvis's videos 17 times. Lions swept that ass. Please. See, he's only got 4 videos, and he probably deleted those 4 videos. So Elvis needs to man up, make some goddamn videos. Disguise your voice. You don't have to go on camera. Disguise your voice. Get on there. Be a man. Let's go. No, I'm going to cut it off at the pass. Well, I talk about Canadian football, but I have no idea what the hell Canadian football is doing right now. Anyway, I was supposed to do something. Oh. My email is already up. Let me get rid of it then. And the Vikings are more like Canadian football. Nah, they're actually the Little League Pee Wee football. Compared to my team, they really do suck. Woo. Well, the Dodgers are turning Japanese. They're signing every Jap in sight. If you have a half an ounce of Jap blood in you, you can get a $375 million contract. I don't even know the guy's name. He can't speak English. He's never thrown a pitch in the majors. He's making $350 million. How about that? I'm in the wrong damn profession. The wrong profession. And I could throw a screwball and a gyro ball. A gyro ball is nothing more than a screwball turned sideways, which in his instance is a slow curveball. So, you know, that's all it is. So, guys got a few good years in Japan, and the Dodgers give him a shitload of money. So, I'm going to tell the Dodgers I'm half Japanese, so they can give me like a quarter of that. Sign me to a $20 million contract. I don't care. Just $20 million. That's it. I'm good. I don't care if it's 1 year or over 10 years. I'm good. More money than I got now. So Santa forgot to put this printing press in the North Pole this year. So I hope that went through. I don't know. That might have went through. All right. So Wood. Let's see. Taking the Phillies in 6. Is it too early? I gotta check the Hall of Fame ballots because the Hall of Fame ballots are ridiculous. 3 players that are supposed to be going in the Hall are not, and 3 players that shouldn't be in the Hall are getting voted on. And half of these damn writers only voting in. You have up to 10 names you could put on the ballot. Half of them are filling the ballots empty, and the other half are putting like 3 names on them. That's ridiculous. I don't know who votes for these damn things, but it's ridiculous. How is Billy Wagner not in the Hall of Fame? Andrew Jones has got like 68%, so he's pushing in there. And then Todd Helton's the other one that's about 60-70% right now. So let me mute the. Yeah, I gotta mute the. I don't have a plan. Now I have a plan.
Oh, Tigers!
Cage put his hearing aid in tonight.
Everybody said that. Everybody said they're going to beat them Saints. I believe
I did not watch the game because my phone does not pick up internet. It was acting funny last night.
It was on Prime.
When I went to send you a message, it didn't go through for like an hour.
What?
Like messages went. The video just got a lot nicer. Oh, yeah. Because we added some person on the camera. Dirty Sanchez is screwing up the government again? What a surprise. I could have sworn we put him in prison, but he's in Canada now. Okay. That's the wrong Dirty Sanchez. Okay.
Probably the same one migrated to Canada and stuff up.
CC, Senor Joe, El Presidento.
So, I watched the game, and when you sent me that text mix asking who's winning now.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get it until about 2. I didn't get that
2 touchdowns on the Saints. So
yeah. Well, people would text message me. I just didn't get it for like 3 hours.
They had to make 2. Really? They made 2 touchdowns, and it looks like the Saints made a touchdown right away. But that still didn't help them.
I looked at the final stats.
They had like 30 seconds left or something.
Kamara had 35 yards and Taysom had 2.
They cannot run. What you call it? That third string quarterback. What's his name?
Our quarterback.
Saints quarterback.
POS. Piece of shit. That's his name. That's the name I'm calling him. He doesn't deserve the name Derek Carr anymore. His name is POS.
No. Third string quarterback. They put him in there for 1 pass. I don't know why.
Taysom. Yeah, Taysom had 2 yards.
What's his first name?
Taysom.
Last name?
Hill.
That's
number 7.
Yeah, that's it.
He's the only other quarterback that plays. Jameis sits on the bench and smiles, and the other guy just goes, "Where am I at?"
They put him in for what reason? I don't know, because they took him out right away. I mean, right after he didn't even throw a pass. He ran the ball, thinking he was going to do some Jaden Daniels shit. He ran right into a pack of
Elderberry. What's going on? Nah, he did. Nah. These goddamn Saints fans are so fucking delusional. And I'm speaking and not myself because everybody thinks we're going to draft Jalen Daniels. These people out there actually think we're going to draft a quarterback after getting $150 million to this piece of shit quarterback.
Jaden Ward is worth that much money.
Yeah. Well, see, Elvis is out there spreading fucking rumors about, oh, well, the Saints can't make the playoffs now. No, actually, their percentage went down from 47 to 19. So, the 16% to win the division, 3% to win the wild card. But in order for the Saints to win the wild card, every team that we lost to has to lose twice. The Rams have to lose twice. The Vikings have to lose twice. Falcons have to lose twice. Bucks have to lose twice. We didn't play the Seahawks. The Seahawks have to lose twice. And there was another team that's got to lose twice, maybe the 49ers or something. But if we win the last two games, it doesn't matter. We win the division. Basically, the next loss will knock us out of the playoff race. So Elvis needs to get his goddamn facts straight and not keep worrying about his goddamn shitty team. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm saying go Lions. Because we need the Lions to beat the Vikings twice. That is actually one of the scenarios. If the Lions sweep the Vikings and about 5 other teams lose, we get the 6th or 7th wild card spot. Pretty much like it's the same scenario as last year. Of course, we needed Stafford to lose last year, and of course, once again, every time we need Stafford, you might have to hold your ears for a minute, Grandpa, but every time we need Stafford to suck, he doesn't suck. So he'll suck when we don't need him to suck. But so now we need the Rams to lose twice. Well, the Chiefs probably in the playoff race. So, but I actually got a mention on the Saints page because I said fire Dennis Allen, fired Pete Carmichael, and demote him, send their ass to Siberia. But
the Russian front, darling.
I said, you know how to. They actually think that Mickey Loomis is going to fire Dennis Allen. Mickey Loomis doesn't fire people. Number one, and all these people are saying, "Oh, we're getting Jalen Daniels." Yeah, he's going in the first. He's going in the first round.
Oh,
he might even be at this point. Yeah. Remember how Joe Burrow? They were saying, "Oh, 3rd round pick." He won the Heisman, and then all of a sudden he started moving up. He was the number 1 pick. Don't be surprised if Carolina with the number 1 pick takes him, even though they got a quarterback. They might still take him. Or number 2 is going to be the Bears. Watch the Bears take him. Shit. I wasn't coughing all day. Now I'm sitting down coughing.
Colt 49ers wants a link.
Okay. I ain't doing more than an hour, I promise you. Make it some relevant shit this time, because I don't have time to double speak tonight. I really don't.
Well, yeah, I was
Steph isn't here, so I can't be excited yet.
So I'm
gonna try to get some sleep, but
man, I've been sick as a dog. Oh, man, that shit still got a hold of me. Won't let go. Got me by the yank, you know.
Well,
I started feeling bad yesterday, early morning yesterday. I had a tickle in my throat, and I woke up and I'm like, "Damn, was it yesterday or was it the day before yesterday?"
I got the 7-Up.
My sleep's been on and off, man.
Wait, I'll go over the story again. Why is it named Field Guy? Well, it's actually Field Guy 316. There's a good explanation why. I was trying to think of a fantasy football name, and every freaking name was popped up. So, I actually go by another name in another chat room, which there's a few people that still come in here that use that name, but I did not use it on my YouTube because there are so many Senor Tacos in the YouTube. I did not use that nickname. So what I did is I was trying to make a fantasy football name, and everything I put in there said taken. So I just said, all right, here we go. Football field. I'm a guy. So I took field and guy. And I took 316 from Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass. So I mixed it together and voila, that's the name, Field Guy 316. No relevance to it other than I just liked it. It rung against the bell and that was it.
Yeah, baby. 10
But-
and lost me.
Yeah.
Human Jack.
Because she Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They took
Yeah, well, Santa Claus is over here on this one. On Field Guy. You remember
It
Santa?
was.
Gabby's Santa.
uh,
Gabby's Santa Claus, remember? Okay.
He said he was editing a video or something.
Oh, okay.
So 40 straight days without a break. That's insane. Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah,
stuck. 2 or 3 people copied my name, so yeah, it's definitely stuck.
So,
Nice.
yeah, it was yesterday morning. I was looking at the calendar. Today is Friday, right?
Now it's after midnight, so it's Saturday now.
Oh, yeah, well, okay. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, it was yesterday morning, early in the morning. I could feel a tickle in my throat. Man, when
Mhm.
I get that feeling in my throat, that's it. I'm coming down with something. It's gonna be the.
I've had
crud.
that for the last 3 weeks.
3-day thing. Sometimes it's a week, but boy, I had me fever last night. I think it was last night, anyway. Yeah, and Missy could tell when I broke my fever. Man, I was sweating like a don't know what.
Get under the covers and turn the heater on. You will sweat it out. That's what I did.
Oh, I was sweating like a crack whore. A crack whore.
That's perfect time to break cult then.
DT
I don't know why.
in a chicken coop.
Let's see
Hey,
if Cult can add to that.
What's up?
what's going on?
What's up, mon ami? Merry Christmas. Wait. Let me rephrase that.
Christmas Eve.
Joyeux Noël and Bonne Année.
God bless you.
Will it be in?
I gotta move the video camera around. There we go. I didn't plug my laptop.
Boudreaux.
Yeah.
Je laisse
Yeah.
j'ai passé devant la porte.
Yeah. You gotta
Holy shit, it's Mexico.
comment or answer to me what I just told you. Joyeux Noël and
That's
Bonne Année.
That's it. Yeah. It's going to be ça bien. Pretty damn good.
Ooh.
Well, I didn't ask you a question. I made a statement. I said, Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
That's all good.
Every New Year they're gonna sing that song. We'll all sing land. Wherever that song go. All acquaintance be forgotten.
Train.
Remember that song, Phil Guy?
What song?
The New Year's song. Old Lang Syne.
Yeah, I sort of know it, yeah, but
Yeah, break in the New Year. Bring in the New Year with that.
oh yeah. Oh, they were supposed to have the cameras in the French Quarter again this year, but the contract ran out for the Dick Clark thing, and they wanted a shitload of money, and the city of New Orleans said nope.
Yeah, I was in New Orleans yesterday. I was at Cafe Du Monde in City Park. Yeah. They did a Christmas in the Oak special at City Park. So I went there, traveled to New Orleans.
Yeah, they always
Cafe
have
Du
that.
Monde.
Mhm.
Cafe Du Monde. Oh, yeah. Good beignets over there.
Yep.
Best beignets.
They got a little bakery over here that makes some awesome beignets that's stepping right up with Cafe Du Monde's beignets.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Oh,
Cafe Du Monde makes some pretty banging beignets.
I know.
Do
Well,
Cajuns eat beignets?
That same mix that Cafe Du Monde gets, the bakery here, Ray's Bakery in town, and Pouport's Bakery in Lafayette, they use the same mix for the beignet.
So
I know they. You know what else funny? They serve soda at the Cafe Du Monde.
That what else is at Cafe Du Monde?
They serve soda.
Soda. You mean like Coca
Yeah,
Cola?
yeah, drink.
Oh yeah, with a little 6-ounce
I got a
bottle.
cup. I actually got a cup right here.
Oh, you got some swag from over there,
I got a souvenir.
huh? All right, Brock's boys. Bon nuit. And if we don't see you before Christmas, Merry
Boudreaux?
Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Brock's boys, because I won't
Yeah.
be streaming until after Christmas.
Still got Boudreaux. You see that? That's my souvenir.
Oh, I got like 10 of those. Just different colors, different shapes. I always keep my Cafe Du Monde stuff.
Man, you're gonna make me go over there and make a special trip just to get a mug.
Well, they got the Cafe Du Monde.
$15 or $20 for that.
Well, they got the Cafe Du Monde, not the one in New Orleans. They got the one in Covington, about 30, 40 miles, right across where I used to work. And I go in there a couple times a week and get the coffee and the beignets, and they got the chicory coffee and all kinds of stuff on for sale. They were expanding it last time I went, but I haven't been in there in about 3 or 4 years. Right off the water. So it's the second location. They're supposed to make a third one, but you know.
They need to get one in Brobridge or Lafayette. I think they used to have one in Lafayette, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
Or Brobridge.
I really should have did some research on this coin that Dale sent me. I just did the video and rushed it out. Nobody watched the damn video anyway. It gets 20 views at that.
I was looking at if I can click on it, and that's when I seen you went.
Oh. 1846 4 pence he sent me.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the Mercury Dime.
I haven't done a Mercury Dime video in a long time.
Well, that must have been it then.
Oh. Yeah,
Whatever
the video
saw,
I
it
said.
looked like a Mercury Dime. It might have been on your homepage. Never mind, I think it was on your homepage.
Oh, yeah, the homepage put you random. No, this video I said, what is this, a dime? I didn't look at it where it said 4 pence. And someone said, no, it's a 4 pence. I went, oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Let me.
Fresh woman said, that's a 4 pence. And I went, oh. I was just trying to rush through it. I was like, oh, it looks like a dime. I have no idea what it is. And I was like, oh, I just see 1846. Okay. Because Dale said
Oh, it does look like a Mercury Dime. It is a CWUK mail call 2 days ago. I
don't
thought
think
it
I
looked
said-
like a Mercury Dime at first.
Well, I didn't say Mercury dime. I said it looks like a dime. But
Yeah,
I didn't
but
look.
I thought it was a Mercury Dime when I saw it about 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's 1846 4 pence. So I'm going to have to put that in the title.
1846.
Yep.
Wow.
No, Dale's got a lot of old silver. Right? Yeah. He wrote on the thing, he goes, I forgot to send your gift. And the thing is, when you send something from England, it takes a long time. He mailed that out August 12th, and I just got it, whatever it was, 3 days ago.
Really?
So,
Wow.
August. August 12th, 2023. They screw around. Yeah, it took 4 months to get here.
They must have got screwed around in England because once something.
Dale
hits
said the story about that. There's something about the brothers at the post office. They do what they want. They don't mail stuff when they're supposed to. They steal people's money or some shit. He was saying.
Yeah.
So I don't know, some kind of it just sits there. But I'll do a scope on it next week.
All right.
Whatever day I'm off after Christmas one. You know.
Well, I'm gonna be going live Wednesday, so you can show it all there if you want.
I gotta work Wednesday night. That's
Oh
the next
crap,
5 to 9.
man! I didn't feel good. In fact, that's when that shit started hitting me.
Maybe.
Was,
Now I'm off
in the
Tuesday.
evening. in the evening, and I was like, I said, man, I ain't gonna make this live stream. And then Electron Man, AJ, uh, his mama died just a couple hours before he was, gonna come on the live stream.
Yeah, I think you said that. I remember seeing
Yeah,
that or something. Yeah, that's crazy.
I sent you a
Yeah.
text message about it, and
Oh.
that kind of out of respect, I didn't go live. Well, I was feeling good anyway.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, but I won't be available Wednesday.
Okay.
Tuesday or Thursday, yes, not Wednesday.
But Joe, have you been smoking any cigars lately?
No, a buddy of mine was supposed to bring me some, but he got turned left in Albuquerque and went to Australia.
I smoked quite a few the past 2 days now. Got cigars.
Cole's got a video out there. The correct way to smoke a stogie.
Yeah, I got a.
Yeah, you saw it, huh?
Next month I'm ordering.
Yeah, I saw it. I just
McKenna.
forgot to comment on it though. I'll have to go back and comment on it.
Next month I'm ordering. I think it's 10 cigars for $10 from International.
Cigars
Cigar
International.
Let me show you the coupon.
Cigars International, you talking about?
Oh,
Yeah,
he went to go get his 2 more hours, and Grumpy Grandpa gets paroled.
I bought this George Burns cigar
Brock's
holder.
Boys is still here.
Yeah,
What about George Burns?
bought a cigar holder just like he had.
That dude smoked all the time, every day, and lived to 100. So, what does that tell you?
8 cigars. I'm sorry, for $10. Cigars International.
Huh.
Yeah, all of them. Got some negatives in there.
One Thug
Argentine-
stacking in the
Argentine,
house.
Memoir.
How you doing, One Thug? Appreciate you popping in the chat.
Oh,
You're awesome.
Number One Thug stacking. Man, he changes his
Well,
name
One Thug
around
stacking
a lot.
X.
What's up,
Changed his
Mona
name
Mia?
around a little bit, but it's the same name, same love, same. I've been trying to play catch up on everybody's videos lately. It's kind of hard, but
Macanudian, Toronto.
Merry Christmas, Thug
Toronto,
Stack. Appreciate you. Always
Monte
appreciate
Cristo.
a few minutes here and there.
Mark Twain, Memoir. I don't see no
Hey.
Monte Cristo in there. It might have.
Them
my
more
brand.
hours? Oh, yeah.
I like Monte Cristo.
Yeah, but I don't see it in this selection. And you don't get a choice.
That voice chat is terrible. Xandron, you got to get rid of the voice chat. The AI is saying stuff. The AI one time is gonna say stuff you don't want. You're not saying, and they'll be like, "What are you saying?"
You get a HC
A blunt of
series.
Jake keeps the doctors away. Well, my cousin Jake would agree with that.
Villazon, Mark Twain, Chillin' Moose, Organize, CAO, Macanudo, and Tarano.
You probably been a blunt a day keeps the doctors away. Yeah, your voice chat can't. The AI is saying all kinds of shit. The AI keeps thinking his name's Jake.
Yeah, a blunt a day keeps the doctors away. That's
Jake
my
and the
daughter-
Fat
that's
Man.
My daughter's famous saying.
We gotta bring that show back. Jake and the Fat Man. Do.
Jake and the Giant Peach.
Jake and the Fat Man. That's with old
Jake,
Cannon.
the giant garden snake.
Jake
You remember that movie, Jake and the Giant Peach?
Who?
You remember that movie, Jake and the Giant Peach? That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Move your phone away from your mouth. You muffled. Can't hear you.
Loud in here.
We can hear
I'm
you,
sorry.
but we
High
can't
sound.
understand what you're saying.
High sound now.
It's always
better.
loud there. Grumpy Grandpa.
Huh?
It's always loud in that shop.
I'm still muffled.
Not right now.
No, go ahead. You have the floor.
I guess that's what happens when you use Android.
You know, keep the phone about like that from you instead of right there.
Yeah.
It's like when you're talking on the phone. Hello, I want 32 goddamn large pizzas and a Coke.
What phone you use, huh? Still got?
What's that?
What phone you use?
I'm not using a phone. It's going through my laptop.
I'm using my tablet.
Oh, I do it straight
My
through
Galaxy.
my
My Galaxy
Acer Chromebook. Straight through the Chromebook. I want 32 large pizzas. My name is Grumpy Grandpa. And don't be late with the Parmesan cheese, bro. Address? Send it to Zamron Grumpy Grandpa, Warehouse Incorporated.
That's what you sounded like earlier, Coach. Just like that, but worse.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on? Yo, man.
Yeah. Oh,
I
something
got my
like
hands,
that. Yeah.
I got my hands covered in front of my nose.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Yeah, that's
Nah.
makes you sound nasally a little bit, huh?
Voices
Yeah.
overmodulate. Maybe turn sound down there.
Woodrow gonna sing that Bruce Dagpoint song. Yaka di the on the John, Yamada, the Notre Dame, wherever that song goes.
That's
Acadia,
called
Louisiana.
It's doing it
Elderberry
again.
Colt broke the stream again. That's okay. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I died. Rest in peace, me. Steph needs to, like, boom, shock me back to life.
Boom, shakalaka.
Shot to the heart, and you're too late.
Yeah. You know about me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
A bad name. Bad.
There was, like,
You bet.
Coolio.
What I mean?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't Coolio. I thought I was singing Bon Jovi.
Couillon.
Coolio got one hit song that I'm aware of.
Couillon is a that means moron.
Yeah, but he's not talking about Couillon. At least not Couillon Douillon.
Nah.
Couillon.
Coolio
When I
got
say Couillon,
Let me see now. Now, the Elderberry, they got their own language going on. I know bits of it here and there, but you put a sentence together, I'm just like, excuse, I don't know. I just nod my head and go, that's right. But
God. Not Couillon.
you guys are all American. You don't know English.
well, considering I've never been to any other continent in my life, I have to be all American. But I'm in the wrong profession because if I was a Japanese pitcher, I'd be making $375 million right now.
That's right.
So yeah, don't speak a lick of English. Come into this country. I don't know. 375 million. You know.
You know who came in?
Them Asians, they can't speak good English, but boy, when you go to a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant, they show how.
Oh, you want rice?
$42.95.
Oh, give me money. Yes, I'm okay, Elderberry. I think it's okay. Everything is
Chingu ya patulwa.
Shing, bada bing.
Well, my buddy, y'all know Full
You
Wave, right?
PP.
He was in the Marines, and he was in Okinawa and all that Japan.
You leak your man Fukuyo.
After his stunt in the sandbox out there, in Iraq and Afghanistan, Kuwait, all that.
Good to be seen, Elderberry. I'm not dead yet.
He went to
The rabies can't kill me. Not that I have.
After his tours in the sandbox, they stationed him in Japan. And then when he got out, he stayed in Japan for a while. He was a school teacher over there teaching English. Ain't that something, huh? Teaching English in Japan.
That's amazing when they don't know English themselves. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna teach English? You don't know. I know my English. My English is good enough. It's better than their English, but they don't know. Shit, Shohei Ohtani's been in this country for 10 years. He's a multi-billionaire. That dude does not even learn to speak the language. He's just like, screw that shit. And he goes, I'm not speaking. That dude has not said one word of English since he stepped foot in America.
Orontre Orion.
Don't squeeze the Charmin. We'll squeeze you.
Another lonely night.
And not sweat on Rion.
I was close. Oh, shit.
I got a friend of mine, Derek Landry. He's from Kaplan, down there where I'm from, that area. He's got a specialty show. He's got a French program. Vendredi
What?
on Fat. Friday at last, Vendredi on Fat. And
You know what they
anyway,
call
he was on Facebook, and you could, converse with the DJs on Facebook and stuff on kbone.com. Kbone, and he had told somebody, he says, I took a French test. This is, I don't know, about 10 years ago. He said, I failed the French test. He was going to USL, U of L now, Lafayette. Anyway, he was going to USL taking French. I mean, he spoke fluent French. His grandma and all, taught him how to speak French when he was young. And then somebody, a bunch of girls or something replied to his comment on Facebook, Derek, you failed a French test? That's unbelievable. He said, yeah, but speaking French and taking French in school is totally different things. You got to know your adjectives, your adverbs, all that stuff, just like taking English. We speak good English. At least I think I talk good English. But anyway, if I would go to college for English, I would fail miserably. I know how to speak the language. I just don't know how. I mean, I know how some of it's broken down.
I'll tell you this.
From high school and junior high, adjectives, verbs, nouns, pronouns.
Couldn't tell you what the hell those are now. English was my worst subject in high school. Every year I was in remedial English. What's a noun? Fuck if I know. What's a verb? I don't know. What's an adjective? That's the same thing as a noun. I'm like, I don't fucking know all this shit. I can speak it, but shit.
Yeah. A noun
you asked
is
me
a
to take a
person,
test on
place,
it.
or
No.
thing. A noun is a person, place, or thing. A pronoun is she, he, her, him, like that.
Oh, no, you can't say that shit nowadays. Oh,
Yeah,
do you know, I haven't spoken to him yet about this. Scotty, right, that I told you about, the channel I go to? His son was working, I think, in a gas station or something, and he called this lady, trans, whatever. He thought it was a lady, and he said, ma'am, and this person started picking up shit, throwing shit and everything, and why did you hire this person, blah, 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 and the manager's yelling at him, and he goes, I don't need this shit. He walked out and he quit. I said, good for him. The person was all uppity in arms. Why are you calling me ma'am? I'm not a ma'am. He's like, we don't know what the hell you are. What do you want to be called?
Was it wearing a dress or?
I think so. Yeah, but
makeup. Well, yeah. Look like a woman.
Well, maybe
like
so, but there was a guy. There was a guy at my last job, and he was a guy. He had a beard, just like you, a beard, mustache, and everything. But he dressed up in pink. He wore a pink dress and thing. And the mother's like, oh, this is my daughter. And I said, daughter? I said, what the fuck? Didn't bother to change anything or nothing. And I was like, okay, sir, I'm a woman. And they go, you are? Okay, well, I don't think you are, considering you still got all the man parts. You got a
Yeah.
full-grown beard. Don't sit here and tell me you're a woman. That's an insult to women.
Yeah.
And
Well, okay, like Ken Curtis. All right, we all know Ken Curtis. We all know who he is.
yeah,
Okay. He says, try milking a bull, and then you really find out what the breed is.
yeah. Well, I can say she, it, shit. Be like, yeah, shit. What? What did you call me? I'm like, well, you're she and you're it, so that's shit. I'm just saying. That's a proper contraction, right? You could put S apostrophe HIT, and that is the word for she and it, right? Because people are going to hear what they want to hear anyway. So, but let me tell you, if somebody says, refer to me as blah, 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 and I'm like, no, I don't think so. You're not a dog, so I'm not referring to you as a dog. You're not a cat. There are two goddamn pronouns, basically. There's two genders, so you can't have 47 genders and 47 pronouns. That doesn't work that way.
Right.
There's men and women. That's it. Anything else classified as animal, dog, alien, I'm not into all that shit. They want to identify themselves as a Pink Panther. That's fine, but I'm looking at the gender and I'm going, okay, guy, whatever. If somebody ever got insulted, if I call a lady ma'am and they got insulted at me, happened to a coworker of mine, almost the same exact thing. This woman, and it was an actual woman, and she got pissed because the guy said ma'am. I'm not a ma'am. What the hell are you? I'm a woman. Okay, well, what's the pronoun for that?
Yeah.
I just feel like saying, okay, well, go fuck yourself and take your business somewhere else because I don't care. Do your shopping when I'm not around. I grew up with this one person that was a tomboy, and it was a girl, but it was always dressed like a boy, and we always thought, oh, it must be a lesbian or something, because it's just weird. I can't remember the person's name. I think they actually became transgender or something, but it's just weird shit. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't fall for that excuse. I was born in the wrong body. I can't fall for that excuse. I'm sorry. And if for some reason you were,
there are cases of a woman born with male chromosomes, all that genes.
well, yeah,
chromosomes. There are cases of that.
that's genetics, but yeah, hermaphrodite and stuff like that. But still,
No, I ain't talking about a woman being born with different body parts and stuff. I'm just saying the chromosomes. They born with the men. You know how? What's a woman? Y.
yeah,
Okay, and then
I
the male
think.
is the X chromosome. There's a woman born with the X chromosome and not the Y chromosome. But they still have small boobies, regular reproductive organs,
Yeah. I don't know. All these letters are confusing. Let's just say A and B. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. It's crazy nonsense. Oh, I forgot to check the damn registers tonight. Shit. Last night I forgot. It was and I forgot to switch it out. There was a 1993 $5 bill in the register, and I forgot to switch it.
Oh.
But it had 2 zeros in front of it too. It wasn't a star note. And I was like, damn, I completely forgot. But I was on the registers mostly today, and they had some copper pennies, but everyone I checked didn't have anything old at all. No Wheaties or anything. I'm checking, so.
Oh, I went to Tobacco Plus the other day.
Yeah.
Uh, it was on the way back from the hospital. When I got out the hospital, I went over there and got me some cigars.
Mm-hmm.
And Amanda was there. She's like the one of the assistant managers, and the other girls were telling me about it that she uses a receipt app, and she was getting like 3,000-4,000 points on like some Stella or whatever, some kind of whiskey. Got Stella or something.
Stella Ortiz. That's not whiskey. That's beer.
No. This is a bottle of whiskey or something, Stella or something.
No. The only Stella I know is beer.
Or whatever. Anyway, they took 56,000 points away from her. Fetch. Because she was scanning a receipt every now and then from work.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they didn't know she worked there, but they said, "Oh, you using the app, you're using the receipts out of your household." Because I guess she was scanning 3 or 4 days or something. So, and it was all like in the same time frame.
Oh, maybe they picked up on the whole. I've never had a problem with it.
The computer, but she works there, so she was scanning a bunch of receipts, and they said, "Well, you using it out of your household, out of the household, like."
See now, my boss was
taking receipts from work and using that, and this is for people that just.
I could have did something like that. My boss was like, "Oh, every time they have a certain return or something, they throw all the returns." My boss was like, "You can scan all these receipts." They had like 200 receipts in a box. The only problem is I can't pick up internet at work. And I said, "Well, don't do me any good." I said, "It'll probably flood my thing out anyway." I mean, I found 17 receipts today in the trash, so shit. One of them got me 200 something points, so I'm like, all right, well, I'm good there, but but I haven't played those games yet.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I didn't have my wheel spin today.
Oh, they must have updated you to the game thing then.
Yeah, it's got to play these games or something and all. Then I gotta sign in, register, make an account, all this crap.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that shit. It's ridiculous.
I ain't
Dr. Pepper. Oh.
Yeah, I'm back with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper's good, but yeah, they took my wheel away like 2 weeks ago. Because I had to update it. I had to update a few things today on my phone. It kept saying update. I had to update this game I play, and I'm like, why is it updating this damn thing? But let's see, where am I at on? Oh, I did this thing on Instagram, and they did a holiday thing, and they said go to your referral code on Instagram and drop it. Everybody wins points. Okay, so I did the Instagram thing, and it gave me, I think, 100 points. It gave me, but everybody was a winner. One person won like 100,000, 200,000. Yeah, it gave me 100 points. Fetch social giveaway. They were giving away free points. But I know you don't have an Instagram. But
no, I deleted that.
Yeah, but that's what you had to do. Go on Instagram and just type in your referral code. And they were giving points to everybody, free points for the holidays. So I got 100 points for that. I'm at 24,527. So I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I got 9,000 something points. Man, I can't believe they took that 56,000.
Yeah, that sucks. If they would have did that to me, I would have stopped using their app. I would have been done. I would have cashed out what I had left. I'd get to the cash out point and done, and erase the app. I would have been done. But
I got 9,786 points.
ain't too bad.
Oh.
You know, though, even though you're my friend on there, your name doesn't come up unless I type it. Because it doesn't show on my friend list. Even though it says friend, it just says one, but your name never comes up. So that's weird. I tried to add Jerry, but you know, I haven't seen him in a while. Jerry's probably pissed as I am right now about the Saints. So one good thing is I didn't get to watch the game because my blood pressure would have went through the roof. So
Oh yeah, because man, Carr was throwing low, throwing high, throwing
He
way
sucks.
high.
He's
over
trash.
them. Man,
I never bought into Carr. I made a video the day we signed him. I said it was the worst signing ever. People were like, "Oh, he's the savior of the franchise." Terrible. I said, "We'll never win." I said, "Think about this. Derek Carr came from the Raiders, where he couldn't lead a shitty team. He led the shitty team to playoff 3 times in 10 years, and he's got the mentality of playing for a shitty team for so long. You're not going to shake that label. So he's actually turning a decent team into a shitty team."
Yeah.
Now,
isn't his brother?
David.
Yeah. Now he was a decent quarterback, right?
No.
Not really. Okay.
Well, he played for the expansion Texans, got sacked 76 times in his rookie year. He turned out to be pretty decent, but he never won a Super Bowl. He was a starter for a few years and then played backup journeyman. Actually, I think his brother's better than him, but Derek Carr his stat line was 24-34 for, I think, 318 yards. Yes, he'll get like 20 out of 25 or something, and he'll get like 250 yards. Okay, fine. But you're throwing these short passes, and they know you're throwing these short passes. You're pretty much what Derek Carr is doing is he's throwing these passes, and he's hanging. He's leaving his wide receivers out to dry, and that's why all his wide receivers get concussions, hit.
Yeah, he's fussing at his wide receivers. He's fussing at them. You know,
That's what Derek Carr did for 10 years at the Raiders. He yelled at everyone. He yelled at Al Davis, the owner. He yelled at this one. He yelled at the offensive coordinator. He yelled at the coach. He yells at the offensive line. He doesn't take fault.
right.
I don't ever remember Drew Brees calling out and saying, this asshole, blah, blah. I don't ever remember Drew Brees yelling at his players. Maybe he didn't practice. But Derek Carr, last week, a week before, when Eric McCoy, he got sacked, Derek Carr turned around. Eric McCoy said, "You better shut the F up." Remember what Derek, the offensive lineman, was yelling at him, getting ready to kick his ass? Had 4 players holding him back. Don't ever yell at your offensive line.
Yeah.
Your offensive line can say, "Screw this shit," and just let you get sacked every play. He bought his offensive line gold watches.
I wonder if I could scan this on Fitz. My hospital armband.
You should try it. Seriously. Try it and see what it does.
And actually, like for my medicine, on the medicine that I don't have a copay for, it's free.
Mm-hmm.
My insurance pays all of it.
You know what Fetch will do?
It says zero, zero due or whatever. Now,
Yeah.
Fetch it, take it, but
Fetch takes anything.
the other one,
It won't.
Receipt.
Receipt Hog won't.
God dog it.
Receipt Hog took one of my receipts and said full receipt. Like, what?
Coin out.
That one. Yeah.
I don't think they take it. And there's another
Probably won't.
receipt.
Fetch will take anything. I went to the bank I went to the bank a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago,
your deposit
and
slip.
I picked up receipts, withdrawal receipts, $500, $300, withdrawal receipts off the ground, and I scanned them. And Fetch took them right away. That's why Capital One's my number one. No, Walmart's my number one. They broke the Capital One down into like 3 different categories. Capital One's actually number 2. But it was a receipt because it's got Capital One, it's got a number, and it's got a date. It said I spent $12,000 this year. Yeah, I don't think I spent $12,000, but on anything. But you know, people at my job, they drop their receipts. I found a receipt today. I have no idea what the hell it's for. I had no idea. I have to look it up, but it took it. It's called Youth Service Bureau, and it says $50 donation. I don't know if it's like a Boys and Girls Club or what, but Youth Service Bureau, and it took it. They gave me 25 points. I'm like, all right. Somebody donated $50 and lost their receipt. So, because it even says $50 donation, and it went bing, $50. So,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, it's Receipt Pal that doesn't take my 0 receipts, 0 amount.
Anything that's got a barcode and that's got a name, I would at least attempt to scan it. Because if it says no price, you can put like 000 on Fetch, and it'll probably take it.
Oh, Fetch does, yeah. Fetch takes it.
Fetch takes as anything. I was scratching out the dates from like 2021, scratching it out and scanning it for a while, and it was working. And one time it said invalid, so I must have, up until a certain point, Fetch will let you do shit. Once you hit a certain point, Fetch says, nah, that's like when it was giving 25 for like 5-year-old receipts.
Oh, the other one, Coin Out, don't take them neither. Sunny Beaches.
You don't know till you try. Yeah. The other 2 seem not to take as much as Receipt Hog, half the receipts it says blurry and I gotta rescan them, and with Coin Out it's so bright nothing gets rejected.
You added that to your phone, Coin Out, and the other one, Receipt Pal?
I got the coin one you told me about, yeah. It's still uploading the other ones I did today. Still processing. I'm at 23.93. Now with that Coin Out one, I linked my Amazon and Walmart together on that one, and I don't remember the email password, and I'm not going to change that, so I didn't link that one. But as soon as I linked it, it said not connected. Link again. So I linked it again, and it kept giving me 200 coins. And I'm like, okay, I'll link it a third time. I said link it again. I did it a third time. It gave me 200 more coins. I'm like, all right, I'll keep linking it. That's fine.
Hell yeah!
I already got like 3,600 points on that Coin Out thing already. Like,
yeah, I got about that 3,600, something like that.
I think I got. Let me see. I think it's 3,600. It might be 33. Let's see. I got three receipts that's processing. 3,180. Okay.
Okay. Coin Out, I got 3,360. Coin Out, 3,360. On Receipt Pal, I have.
Oh, it already processed my other ones. Huh?
1,595.
Receipt Pal?
Yeah, Receipt Pal. PAL.
I don't have that one. I probably won't add any more because if I get a bunch of receipts, that means I got to go through them 3 times.
Now, I got 4. I got Fetch, Receipt Hog, Coin Out, and Receipt Pal.
Oh, I don't have the receipt other one. I might get that one, but I don't know.
It's a good one.
Um,
And then Receipt Hog,
I just threw away all those other receipts, but yeah.
1,724.
Receipt Hog, I have 2,393 and counting.
I don't know how many. One.
Because Receipt Hog takes a while.
I mean, one slot pool.
Oh,
Oranges. All right, I got 2 coins. Imagine that.
I always get the oranges or the other one. It gives me 2, 5, and once I got a 10. That's about it.
Yeah, me too.
One time I got a bacon, a turkey leg, and a pig, and I said that should count for something.
Now I got 1,726.
It all adds up.
Yep. Let's see. Where's
You know a good cheat mode? My boss showed me how to reprint any receipt and every receipt for every purchase of every day. I can literally go and look up 9,000 800 receipts a day and print every one up. He's like, "Here, I'll print one for you." Beep, and he gave it to me. Here you go. I'm like, "Oh shit." I said, if I wanted to print 800 receipts up, I'd be set for life. Hell, 2 of them today said gave the receipt. Oh, I don't want it. Okay, so I put it in my back pocket. I'm like, all right, free, cool.
See, with Receipt Hog, you get a $5 Amazon card for 1,000 coins, and for 2,900 coins, you get a 15.
See, I'm cashing out when I get the big ones.
Well, from what Amanda told me, she says you better cash out your $10 cards, because it's not that much of a deal. Like, say, if you go to, it's only 100 coins on Receipt Hog from, you got to have almost 3,000 for $15, 2,900, so you get that discount, 100 coin discount, and you get a $15 card. But if you go like to 50,000, 60,000 coins like she did, and they took it away from her, oh boy. And she said, yeah, that wiped me out.
Oh, I'm telling you, if it did to me, I would stop.
With Receipt Pal, I would do your $10 cards every time you get one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said, I will take that advice. It's free. Thank you.
Oh, exactly. Said I'm not spending a whole lot to make all of that, but they probably, like you said, she did like 50 receipts on Receipt Hog. If you do more than 10 of the same one within a 24-hour period, it'll say something like "cannot accept" or something like that, or you hit your limit.
Train, can you hear it?
Can I hear it, Train? I hear it. I think. I thought I heard it, but I don't know. Oh, my laptop's at 83%. Okay, I can flip around now. Oh, there we go. I could sit right there. There we are. Come here, 7-Up. I got the 7-Up. Who's got the vodka? Who's got the orange juice?
Dr. Pepper is better.
Oh, wait. 7 and 7. Who's got the Seagrams?
Yeah.
Seagram dry gin.
I got the 7-Up. I got the orange juice, too. I need the vodka. I'm missing the alcohol part of this shit.
I got Dr. Pepper. I got Jim Beam.
Oh, that'll work. Yeah.
I got some sangria wine.
You drink sangria?
Sangria, yeah.
Sangria is Spanish for blood.
Blood wine.
That's what Cleveland's drink.
They had that Sanford, and Fred Sanford had that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, in the Mexican restaurant.
That episode was funny.
Lamont and Julio left his ass over there.
And
Yeah.
Red Fox was like,
Hey,
"Hey, El Nigger, come here."
hey, Negro.
Someone,
Hey, Negro, come here. The
El
waiter.
Nigger, come here.
Julio said, "Hey, Negro," like, hey, buddy. That's how Spanish do, just like us in French. Hey, Neg,
Man.
how you doing? How you doing, Neg? T-Neg? They got people with nicknames, T-Neg, which is a term of endearment. Hey, Neg, how you doing today?
Red Fox like, "Hey, El Nigger, get over here. Give him some more of this thing.
Anyway,
Blood."
Fred Sanford, Julio said, Negro, he says, muchas gracias, Negro. Fred, like, would you call him? He said, Negro, it's a term of endearment, like my friend. So when they left Fred Sanford over there after they couldn't put up with all his bullshit, Fred Sanford said, hey, Negro, come here. Give me some of this saying whatever. He messed up the word to it. But, waiter, hold the garbage. The pineapples and orange slices in the picture.
Yeah.
It's a citrus wine. He said, hold the garbage.
He drinks
I
whatever.
like martinis.
I never had a martini. How about
Neither.
you, Phil Guy? You ever had a martini?
No, I haven't.
That's a rich man's drink. I mean, I think it is. Upper class drink.
But I thought Italian was like French.
Johnny is French.
I thought about
Plays French.
Italian. I
Plays
thought
French.
Italian is like French.
Johnny plays French music, sings French music.
Not talking about Johnny. I'm talking about. I thought you were talking about Spanish. I said, ain't Italian like French as well? I mean, really?
Well,
Maybe.
Italy and that's all, and Germany and Belgium and Luxembourg, that all is right next to France. So, and Belgium and Luxembourg, that's connected in between France and Germany. And Belgium actually has Dutch in the north, Dutch language spoken in the north. In the south, it's all French. And it's hardly no German speaking over there. Luxembourg is mostly French. Any town that's bordering France and Germany or France and whatever speak French.
Yeah, French and
In the
Italian
country,
is 89% similar. I heard
80% what?
80% similar.
Say that last word again.
Similar.
Oh, similar. Oh, well, yeah, because French language, Spanish language,
Italian,
and the Italians,
Greek.
all those three are the Romantic languages, as they call them, and they all come from Latin.
So
They
did
all
Greek.
originated from the Latin language.
Yeah. I like French and Italian. I don't care for Spanish.
You don't care for what?
Spanish.
Spanish?
Spanish is gonna save your
Oh
life one day.
no, French is gonna save my life. I love French. It's very, very nice language. Lovely.
You're gonna be kidnapped one day and sent to Spain, and then you ain't gonna know how to speak that language.
I love the French language. Very lovely.
Yeah. And be like, look at this Americano. He's speaking Espanol.
I got. I don't know. The Moor's not in Spain no more, so yeah.
Man, coughing up a lung. Where am I at? There we go.
I think Greek is in a romantic language too, huh, Boudreaux?
A what?
Greek. Is that in a romantic language too?
Greek?
Yeah.
Probably.
No. You have 3 romantic languages: French, Italian, and Spanish.
The Greek food will kick in, but
Greek has very similarities.
yeah, I guess I don't know.
Well,
Heck,
the Romans and the Greeks all had their gods, and all their gods were similar. That's to the Romans, which is the Italians now, But
yeah.
I've never heard anybody speak Greek before. I would have to watch a YouTube video in Greek to tell you if it's a
Look at
romantic language or not. But there's only 3 romantic languages: French,
look at
Spanish, and Italian.
Telly Savalas.
What? He was Greek?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Savalas is a Greek name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Telly Savalas doesn't talk the Greek language.
He did one. I mean, I saw him in a European interview. He's speaking the language.
Oh, okay.
I think he spoke it from time to time, but yeah.
There was
I
an
don't
old
think he's
Mexican actor. He was obsessed with Greek stuff. His name was Anthony Quinn.
Oh, yeah, Anthony Quinn. That's a good actor there.
Him and Ricardo Montalban, they good actors.
I remember that movie with Anthony Quinn when who was it?
Guns of Navarone or something.
The Guns of Nazarene. You talking about that old war movie
Yeah,
where they planting bombs in that embankment and
yeah.
they blow up all the cannons and all that? Yeah, I saw that movie.
Him, Gregory Peck, who's a great actor too.
Um, what was that
You know
movie?
Gregory Peck, huh?
Anthony Quinn and I forget the woman's name. They were in the movie. They were married, and then a friend of his that was a retired Air Force pilot. He came to visit his friend, which was Anthony Quinn in the movie. Anyway, and him and this guy, I think it was Jan Michael Vincent, Airwolf, the pilot of the Airwolf, Jan Michael Vincent, and or somebody else. I don't know
Hey,
if it was
Michael
Jan
Vincent,
Michael
huh?
Vincent or somebody else, but anyway, he was fooling around with that guy's wife, she was half his age and all that anyway. But so they got caught, and he left him for dead, Jan Michael Vincent or whatever, out in the country.
Was it like a mob movie?
No, it wasn't a mob movie. And then he put the girl into uh, a prostitute whorehouse somewhere, and she was under drugs and all that, and she was getting banged by customers, you know. And at the end, she died anyway. At the end, I forget the name of the movie
I
though.
know a movie. You talking about Revenge with Kevin Costner? I think
Kevin
that's the movie.
Costner was in it.
Yeah, I think you talking about that movie Revenge.
I think that's it. Yeah. So it's Kevin Costner in it.
Yeah, not J.
Okay.
Michael Vincent.
Okay. Well, that's what I said at first. I don't think it's Jan Michael Vincent, but I think it's somebody else. And I was trying to think of who it
Was
was.
it
I
a
was thinking
movie about when
Nicholas.
he was having a film with his wife who was a lot younger than him?
Yeah. Right.
They caught him. That man he just beat the shit
Left
out
for
that
dead.
man, and that woman she was fucked over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I know. Yeah, that's the movie.
yeah,
That
that
was
was one hell of
terrible.
a movie. And she
That was
dies at the end. I
that
mean,
was a sad ass movie. I didn't like it. And
he
that
got his
beginning,
he got his revenge though.
I mean, what revenge? I mean, he did cheat on that woman. I mean, on that man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did.
So, but
I don't know.
anyway,
I guess when you're rich, they don't care that they old. It don't matter. If you got money, then they find you're attractive and all that. Like, man.
I think there was something I'd wanted to show you, Phil Guy, and I forgot what it was, or something to tell you. It might have been about that
Yo,
fetch.
About what?
About that fetch. That girl losing 56,000 points.
You'll think of it later and go, I knew it.
Man, I wonder how much of an angle on court she could have got out of that.
Who knows?
Man.
What she probably could have did was, there's a way around it. Like, she kept doing it, the computer picked up like 500 receipts in a row over so many days and said, nah. She probably should have did like 2 receipts and then did like a Walmart receipt and then did like 2 more receipts and then like a racetrack receipt, something like that. Break it up.
Damn. Well, you said racetrack receipt. Then they got a racetrack catty corner from Tobacco Plus.
man, the racetrack
They
got
got
some
four.
good pizza.
Down here, they got a racetrack on one side of the highway, one side of the interstate. The other side of the interstate, there's another racetrack. Both sides of the interstate, there's racetracks.
Really?
Yeah.
They need
And
a
then
bus.
right before I go to work, there's a racetrack by the shopping center. So
In certain parts of the country, they call them raceways.
yeah,
Instead
You
of
know what they
racetrack.
need
Sister
in
company,
Louisiana?
though. What?
Buc-ee's.
You know what they need in Louisiana? A Buc-ee's. Yeah.
They got one.
Where?
They building one in Baton Rouge.
Why can't
Yeah,
they
they-
build one in New Orleans?
They're supposed to be
Thibodeau.
building one in Baton Rouge.
Then they got one in Shreveport, I think. Okay,
Yeah, I
let me
haven't
look
went up that far in a while. But
Let me look that up.
They need one in New Orleans and Thibodeau. They need one.
they're waiting until Cantrell leaves before that.
I don't like none of the mayors in New Orleans. There.
No, well, the one that they got is more crooked
Mitch
than anything.
Landau. Mitch Landau. Remember his sister? What her name was? Mary Andrews.
Yeah, but she wasn't a mayor. She was like a senator.
Nope, I
Ray
don't see
Nagin.
none in Louisiana so far.
No, I don't think they don't have any. They're supposed to be building one in Baton Rouge, I heard. But I don't know.
Now there was a not a commercial. Somebody made a video. They went into a Buc-ee's. Man, they had everything you wanted over there. You know, as far as for food, they had a section for camping gear. They had a section for like the outdoors. And if I ain't mistaken, they sold shotguns
It's like Walmart.
fishing stuff. And naturally they had all different foods, but this place was huge. It was about, I don't know, the size of a medium-sized Walmart or something, and it had like 100 gas pumps. It was the first one that had ever opened up. And it was in Texas on the I-20.
So wait, they got one in Texas. They got them in Alabama, Florida, Georgia. I don't know about Mississippi. Probably.
No, I didn't see Mississippi.
How'd they
South
skip over
Carolina.
us? How the hell they skip over us then?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like Costco. Costco took forever to get to New Orleans, but they finally did. They're supposed to be building a Costco down here now.
It says here on my dad's birthday, April 23rd, 2021. It says here, this is an article on NOLA.com. Louisiana was supposed to get a Buc-ee's.
Hmm.
The chain is reportedly building a store on the Mississippi Gulf Coast off I-10 and past Christan and all.
No, that's in Mississippi.
Yeah, but they passed over it, Louisiana, and okay. What happened? It said here what happened. Louisiana was supposed to get a Buc-ee's, but what happened?
They wanted
And this
They
looks
wanted too
like
much money. Louisiana said, "Nope, sorry." That's what it comes down
it's
to.
looking to build a location on the Gulf Coast. We're not looking in Louisiana right now. We're focusing on other areas. At one time, Buc-ee's was considered a Louisiana location. In 2016, it was reported that the company would open its first Louisiana store in Baton Rouge, in the greens at Millerville development off of I-12, which is that Millerville Road.
Yep.
By
Passed it.
Walker, in
Yep.
between. At Denham Springs.
I pass the exit all the time.
In between Denham Springs and Walker there.
Oh, Colt dropped off. No. But yeah, I know exactly what it is. Yeah. I've been hearing for years they wanted to build one in Baton Rouge.
And that was going to be on the outskirts of Baton Rouge. Yeah, like right around that
That's
where
past
the
the
Bass Pro
LSU
Shop's
exit.
at. The Bass
Yeah.
Pro Shop.
Mm-hmm. I pass that every time. Yeah.
See, I remember that it wasn't the exit; it was just an overpass. Millerville Road, it was just an overpass going over I-12. You couldn't get off or on right there. Then they put the on ramps on there, and I saw that. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I said,
Right
they're gonna all this. It was wide open fields and countryside. I said, all of this is gonna be full of stores, and sure enough, it's all full of stores.
Oh yeah. They got the Schlitz and Giggles beer place. You can see it on the highway. It's a hell of a name for a bar.
What is it?
Schlitz and Giggles.
Schlitz and Giggles. Oh, okay.
It's the name of a bar.
Actually, the first Buc-ee's store was in Lake Jackson, Texas. That's South Texas. That's down there by Freeport and all that. By Alvin, Texas.
Way up there, yeah.
Lake Jackson, Texas, and that's down there. Lake Jackson. Say if you leave Bay Cliff, San Leon, you get by Alvin, where Nolan Ryan's from. You go to the west a little bit, and there's Lake Jackson, Texas.
I was just getting ready to say Nolan Ryan's from Alvin, Texas. Yep.
Yeah. But they built a big one on I-20 up there, and that's the one that everybody was making videos on. And they, like I said, they got camping gear. They sold shotguns, little kayaks, all that stuff. And all the different meats, different counters in there selling different meats, different ethnic meats, like Indian food. They had Texas barbecue. They had all kind of stuff in there. And if you wanted a rib plate, you got it.
Sounds good. Damn. Let's see. How many
plans fell through because of Baton Rouge location?
Always something. Oh, they got this channel, and I go in, I have to go in their channel. It's called the $2 Bill Documentary, and he's got this Whatnot page, and he said, if you go on there and you spend $2, you get a $2 bill. And he had a live stream yesterday. Then he told me, he goes, I got all these red seals that I'm gonna sell. And I said, are you gonna sell those at face value? And he didn't say nothing at first. And he goes, I'll cut you a good deal. And I was like, he goes, well, you got the $15. He goes, you could buy 7 of them with the $15 free and not pay a single dime. And I went, interesting. So he might sell me Red Seal $2 bills for face value.
Wow.
So I didn't message him. I said I was going to message him. I might do it in the morning. But if you go on Whatnot, you get $15 free. So,
Whatnot? Oh, that platform.
Yeah.
Who is that? Is that No, you already said the name.
I've never been on there before. I don't know who owns it. But if you want the regular $2 bills, I guess from 76 and up, you buy $2 bills at face value. He says he's going to sell them at face value. So if you give him $2, you get the $2 bill. Because he does that. He
Blue Ridge Silverhounds on that. He does auctions and stuff now almost every day. But he's on that Whatnot. You got to get on that platform to enter, to bid. He runs it on YouTube and Whatnot at the same time, but you got to bid on it. You see all the action and everything, bidding action on Whatnot.
There's some people in the card community that use that, I'm sure. Probably coin community too, like you said. But yeah, that's like an affiliate link or something. If you join, you get, no matter what, you get $15. So I'm like, So if he can give me a good deal on some red seals, I might buy some because I have a $15 credit. So why not?
I don't have much. I don't think I got hardly anything in $2 bills. I know I got a damn stack of silver certificates.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he said the regular $2 bills from 76 on, he's selling them at face value. So if you send him $2, he'll give you a $2 because that's his thing. He gets $2 bills and he spends them. That's his,
That's a gimmick. Yeah.
The $2 bill documentary. That's the YouTube channel.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, he told me that yesterday. And I said, he goes, I'll give you a good deal on the red seals. And I went, oh, shit, yeah. All right. Because I asked him flat out, you going to sell those for face value too? Because I'll buy them all. And I asked him about star notes. He goes, I got some $2 star notes. I went, I'll get those too.
They got a coin channel that did a benefit thing for Archaeology Mikey.
Oh, I missed that.
The money was going to the college. If I'm not mistaken, the money was going to the college where he was going to.
Oh,
that doesn't benefit his family. I mean, if I read that right,
Wait, after he passed?
Yeah.
It wouldn't make any sense. I guess to pay off his college bills because they still have he still have his college debt. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, usually when you make a loan, any loan, mortgage on a house, whatever, you have what they call life credit or credit life. And it's like $2 or $3 a month is added to your mortgage. And if you die, the house is paid for.
Yeah.
Or the loan's paid for. It's you take out a bank loan, to buy a house, and say the loan's in the husband's name. The husband dies, the house is paid for. There's no more money owed on it. And the wife doesn't have to worry about a house note like that.
Yeah, I know.
And
My
student
grandpa,
loans,
my
student
grandpa
loans
had that reverse mortgage thing.
structured that way. Who did that?
My grandpa, when a couple years before he passed away, after Katrina, he lived in the FEMA home for, I don't know, 5-6 years, and then they took that away. So for the last 3 years of his life, he had to buy another house. So he took out one of those, like, I don't know if it's the same company that Tom Selleck does, but the reverse mortgage. He didn't pay any notes. He didn't pay anything for. And then when he passed away,
They took the house.
huh?
They took the house.
Yeah, they took the house pretty much just for the debt.
Yeah.
Damn. But
Yeah, they pay you so much money.
Equity, yeah.
When you do a reverse mortgage, they pay you so much money, like your equity or something. And then you don't make no more payments. But when you die, whoever that you went through the reverse mortgage, that company or whatever, they take the house when you die.
Yep. He only had it for about 3 years though.
Yeah.
I only went up in there twice. It's a pretty decent sized house. It was a 4-bedroom house, and I'm like, well, he was living by himself for a while. I'm like,
so he had a FEMA, one of them little FEMA cottages or campers.
He had a FEMA trailer for about 4 or 5 years, I think, and then they took it away. He wanted to buy it. He said, "I'll just buy it," and they said, "No, you can't buy it. It's government property." Blah blah blah.
Oh,
and
that's bull, brother. They were selling the trailers. I got friends of mine that bought camper trailers for $100, $150.
Well, no, because at the time my dad was living in Mississippi, and where he is now, well, not at the same place, but my grandpa had his FEMA trailer in my dad's backyard, and yeah, that's why he had to buy a house. They took it away. They were like, "Oh no, blah blah, you can't live in it." He's like, "I'll buy it outright." "Oh no, you can't do that. We're not selling it anymore." And they changed all the damn, I don't know, some stupid shit. But he had that trailer. He had that trailer from about 2006 to about probably 2010.
Yeah.
Because he passed away in 2013. So 2010 is when he bought that house. I remember that.
Then he did a reverse mortgage on it.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah.
So a buddy of mine in Pascagoula, well, he, on the north side of Pascagoula by Cumbus,
Yeah.
he FEMA gave him a one of them little cottages.
Oh.
It's on wheels, but you just ain't gonna pull it with a regular half ton or pickup. You need 3/4 ton or 1 ton pickup to move that sucker. But anyway, they sold it to him that was a house now. It wasn't a camper trailer, it was a house, a cottage. So it was more bigger, so I think he paid like $500 or $600. But all my other friends, they bought the campers for $100, $150. If it had a slide out, it was $150. If it didn't have a slide out, it was $100.
Yeah, they just wouldn't sell it. They just wouldn't sell the trailer to my. I don't know what it was. Like, they never gave an explanation. It was just like, oh, maybe it was because of his age or something. I don't know. I have no idea. They just would not sell it to him.
Hey, Tree Lynn, how you doing, champ? Merry Christmas. Or should I say Joyeux Noël and Bonne Année?
Well, hell, let's see. Most people tell me to shut up when I'm in my stream, but that's okay. I can. Yeah. So, actually, the state of Louisiana owes my grandpa a lot. Because I went on the official site. I just can't claim it. But I told my dad about it. My dad's like, well, I don't have any documentation anymore because Katrina took it. I'm like, this the state of Louisiana owes, and I went on the site. It's a good 15 to 17 grand at least from all the stuff that before he passed, all the receipts and insurance and stuff that he had. And it's sitting there right on the Treasury site. It's been on up there. My grandpa passed away in 2013. It's been 10 years. Still sitting on the Treasury site.
Damn.
And I can, I keep telling my dad. My dad's like, my dad already told me, he goes, you can have it, claim it. I said, I can't claim it. I don't have any documentation. I don't have any of my grandpa's stuff. All that stuff disappeared after Katrina. So, and he's like, well, I don't have any stuff. And I said, well, hell,
excuse me,
$800. I would have gave you 796. But I don't know whatever happened to the house after my grandpa passed. I don't, but I know what a street is. Not too far from where I'm at. It's like 10 miles, 12 miles down the road, the street. But I only went in there twice, and I never went in I never went in the entire house. But
big house then.
It was a 4-bedroom house. One of my cousins was living with him for about a year. But yeah, my grandpa had like 5 dogs. He had 5 Rottweilers. Right before he passed away, he bought 4 or 5 of them. The suckers were big. And I'm like, you got those damn things? We used to have poodles. Used to have all these poodles, but
$175 a month or $250 a month to feed that.
Oh, well, my grandpa had.
Treeland
had a pension.
Treeland said, "That's why I said shut up," laughing out loud because like Seinfeld, Elaine or something. You'd say something and she'd push on their chest, "Shut up." That means like get out of here or. Really, I can't believe that. She paid $800 for that rock she got, camper she got. We talking about $100 brand new campers, $150 to slide out.
Well, shit, FEMA wouldn't, like I said, they wouldn't even sell my grandpa the damn camp in the first place.
Probably because of that formaldehyde scandal they had going on.
Maybe.
See, when if you actually living in one, like I used to live in a FEMA camper, and there was no formaldehyde problems, but I was living in it, and the air conditioning would be on, or in the winter the heater would be on a little bit, because we don't get that cold, and then but there never no formaldehyde problems. But you get formaldehyde problem when you leave a camper shut up, no windows open or anything. It's just the aroma of formaldehyde or whatever, because all plywood, paneling, and campers are mostly paneling inside, so the heat, all that stuff leach, and you have that smell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I never heard about nobody dying because of it, but now you walk in a trailer house, okay, that hadn't been no windows open or nothing. That's out in the blazing sun. It's one of them brand new trailers. When you go shopping for one, you have that smell inside of them. That's that formaldehyde and that glue. Actually, it's glue what they make all the paneling with, and the floors. The floors are not regular plywood.
That is why. I remember my grandpa had 2 or 3 trailers because one of them was recalled for formaldehyde. I do remember that. And I think that's what contributed to his death, honestly, because like towards the end, I can't remember the exact what he had. I just remember they said something about his white blood cells. They wasn't adult. They were like baby blood cells. Like they couldn't reform. And and he kept having to get transfusions, blood transfusions, and whatnot.
Wow.
And he'd get these patches like all over his arm, like, bruises, and like if it's a blood blister.
Yeah, well, I know you're talking about
But-
that old man skin.
No,
I
but he
don't
didn't have that
any-
beforehand.
I don't have any right now, but last year,
My uncle's
I
got
would-
them all over his
I would
arm.
get it. I'd bump myself. I just bump myself, and I get them blood patches.
My uncle's got them all over his arm last time I saw him.
Yeah,
But he's
I
diabetic,
don't have
too.
that no, I don't have that no more.
Yeah, but I don't
So
remember
is
the
that why
exact.
me and Is that why me and my cat are sick?
Probably. I don't know.
Living in a camper. I don't know. I mean, if you can't smell nothing, then no, I would doubt it. But as long as you actually living in the camper, running the air conditioner or a heater, or keeping it climate controlled.
Well, I can tell you this. They said the blood platelets. That's what I remember. I remember the doctor saying, "Oh, well, he can't." It was either white blood cells or red blood cells. I want to say it was white blood cells, the one that's really key to immune. They wasn't forming adult blood cells. It was more like kids' blood cells. It's from 1963, probably full of lead. They used to use lead and paint. But let's see. But I don't remember the official. I don't remember. I don't remember the official cause of death of my grandpa. I can't remember. I wasn't there that day. I was there the day before because he was in the hospital. He went in the hospital. He came out. He got better. Went back in the hospital. This was over the last 2 or 3 years that he lived, and they were going to put him in hospice, and never made it that far. He died in his sleep. Which is the best way to go, but
Yeah.
I was gonna, because my work was right down the street from the hospital, so every morning I got off of work, I walked right there to the hospital, and but a lot of that stuff that he had, Katrina took it and just that was that. So
Well, tree land stamp is from 63. Yeah, all that glue. See, a lot of your glues are formaldehyde based, and
she said she gutted it.
but all of that glue from the paneling in that from 1963, all that done leached out. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. But my grandpa had a pension from he worked for Shell on oil rigs for oh shit. I don't remember I think he started right after he got out the Navy in 45, 46. I know he retired in 1985. He retired on his 60th birthday. I remember that. Because that was mandatory to retire at 60 back then for Shell.
Right.
So he retired on his 60th birthday, got his pension 401k, and he told me a story. He had to write 3 checks totaling $100,000 back in 1985 in taxes off his pension.
Boy, that hurts.
Yep. But he got a pension of I think he got like $4,700, $5,000 a month or something. It was a big pension.
Oh,
He worked on the oil rigs for 40-something years.
He worked on the platforms out there, probably the drilling and the production part of it. He was probably a pumper operator.
Well, he never really talked about what he did. I know from my dad knows. Well, he was 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off. He did that for years. He would drive to, I think my dad said he would drive to like Terrebonne or something and take the boat out there to the rigs because it was like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, he was on a production platform. They probably were drilling and producing. You know, shooting it on
yeah.
toward the land.
Yeah, see, my grandpa didn't really talk about it. My dad knows about it, but like when I would ask him questions, he really wouldn't. You know, that's why I don't know anything about the war history. I found out later though. But like my dad would tell me all the stories because but yeah, my grandpa retired in 85 and he lived to 2013. So for almost 30 years, he lived off his pension. So
Treeland T said there's no paneling. It's all tapestries. No, Treeland, what are you calling tapestries? Like curtains and stuff?
probably.
I mean, yeah, 'cause that's the first thing in my mind when I see tapestries. First thing in my mind is curtains. You know,
Covered in toilet paper. I don't know. Hey, tapestries. I think bathroom. I don't know. It's just me. But
man, this crud I got is kicking me in my butt.
well,
it won't
I
let
still
go.
got my cough, and I've had it for about a week. But it is what it is.
You don't know what a tapestry is? Like I said, when I hear tapestries, I think curtains.
Just for shits and giggles, please explain what a tapestry is, because
Yeah,
honestly, I have no goddamn idea.
yeah.
But then again, my brain's not functioning on all cylinders right now. So
Yeah, mine too. You know,
well, I mean, I got off work like 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. My brain's still not I'm not down to that level yet where I'm like, okay, whatever. I probably won't get that much sleep tonight. So, I
okay.
think
It's a heavy cloth that has designs. Okay, and pictures or whatever woven into it. It's a wall hanging. Okay. Well, that's why I said curtains or drapery or something.
StreamYards didn't even show me that comment.
What?
The last comment. YouTube shows it.
Oh, you don't know what a tapestry is?
No, the one after. Oh, unless you. Oh, did she type something else, or you said it?
No, I'm looking it up on Google, and I explained what I read on Google.
Oh, I thought she typed the definition. I was like, I don't see that comment.
No, I looked it up on Google.
I don't know what a lot of shit is. I just guess. Someone says, "You know what this is?" Yes, I do. What is it? I have no idea. I just make up shit. It's the thing that you put it on the wall, and I don't know.
Yep, that's what it is. A wall hanging. So it's like a curtain, but it goes on the wall.
Thingamajig. Yeah.
Oh, it says here, tapestry definition and meaning. The meaning of tapestry is a heavy hand-woven reversible textile used for hangings and curtains, and upholstery, etc., etc.
Yeah.
There's some tapestry here that's over a window. Here's one that's next to a couch, just hanging on the wall, tacked to the wall.
It's everywhere. Oh, that came out that time. All right. Where is the thingamajig?
Man, I had some weird dreams too.
I had some weird dreams when I ate McDonald's last time.
when I run fever, I get weird dreams.
Hmm.
They make sense in the dream, but when I wake up, it don't make sense. Then I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's some crazy stuff.
I was thinking I caught something when I was in the hospital those 2 days. But I mean, I wasn't registered as a patient. I had an armband, and then the next day I went, I had an armband. But I was just in the going into radiology. I wasn't near any patients' rooms or nothing. Patients are way far away from where I was at, and I was getting ultrasounds done, deep ultrasounds. They did my heart and veins the first day, and then the second day they did your main arteries, aortas and stuff like that. And I had to fast. I couldn't have my coffee. Couldn't eat from midnight on till 8 in the morning. I did ask the guy. I said, "What about my morning meds?" He said, "Yeah, you can take that with very little amount of water as you can." So I said, "Well, I'll just forego that because when they do your aortas and your main arteries, they start right here at your breadbasket, your sternum,
Mm-hmm.
right where your rib cage, that your breadbasket, right here, right there. Well, if you ever get hit there too, man, oh man." So anyway, he started there, and it was like relax your stomach, So I relaxed it, and then he went a little further down, and he was like, "Go ahead and relax your stomach." I said, "It's relaxed all the way." He said, "Wow, you rock hard." I'm like, "Yeah, when I stand up, it's not, you know, got a little pulse going on."
Uh,
But anyway, you got to fast because when they're going in your abdominal area to check that main arteries that go down there, they don't want your stomach rumbling and your food and all that uh, making noise because that ultrasound picks up sound also, and that's what they're looking for is your heartbeat through them arteries, the main arteries. That way they can spot to see if you block somewhere or a little bit blocked, you know. So I'll find out from my heart doctor when I go. Either he'll call me, uh, the doctor's office will call me and let me know, or make a appointment for like next week or whatever, or the like say January 7th or whatever. Or they'll tell me all about it when I go for my regular appointment in March.
no. I mean, well, obviously it's not bad because they would have already. I'm sure they would have told you about that already. Hmm.
Well, the
Um,
technician, the ultrasound guy, he did say my heart was larger. The left side of my heart is larger than the right side, I think. And I got a hole in my heart, inside between the two
hmm.
areas, the two lobes of your heart. Most people
Yeah.
get that, a hole in their heart when they get older, a hole will form. And when your heart gets bigger, whatever, that hole will increase in size as you get older, like my age, which is a good thing because if I have a blood clot pass through, it won't stop right there and clog up my heart. It'll go right on through. Your heart will actually break up the blood clot.
Oh yeah.
I keep hearing and reading about McDonald's. Hmm. What's going on with McDonald's?
You
I
got
have no
me.
idea.
I don't know. Ordered from them a couple of weeks ago. And they seem alright to me. They ain't killed me yet. I'm sure
Or
one
is
day
it
they will, but
or is it the McDonald's farm? AIAIO. Like
Could
EI,
be.
EIO, AI, AI.
Hmm.
AI, AI, no is that's what I call it. AI, AI, no. Get rid of that
Yep.
crap. This is the Running Man all over again. The movie Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carmen, whatever her name was.
Oh yeah.
She was Spanish or Latin or something.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Running Man. That was a movie about how they got Arnold Schwarzenegger to do the Running Man thing. They uh, how they call that? They did a fake video of him killing a bunch of people. It was AI technology. This was in a movie in the 80s. So, yeah, all that shit coming to life.
Yeah. People freaking out about it now. AI's been around for years. It's just got to
Yeah,
a
but
point where it's freaking out
and to
people
the
now.
public. It's
Hmm.
available to the public though. And then um like right when not long after AI come out, there was this girl in college she went on spring break and her mom got a phone call and it was a guy saying we kidnapped your daughter. We want $100,000 ransom.
Hmm.
And they had her daughter's voice. They said, "Let me speak to my daughter." And they had her daughter's voice, uh, with the stress, like, "Oh, mom, come on, y'all pay this money," you know. But they didn't. She wasn't kidnapped. She called somebody, her brother or something, and all. And she said, "No, I just seen her a while ago. What's up?" I said, "What? She's been kidnapped." No, she just left here 5 minutes ago. So they did some investigation and they caught the guy, and it was stuff on her Facebook, videos on her Facebook. They got
Yep.
everything, all the words, the way she talked, and all that, and they compiled it on this recording. Sounded
Yeah.
real to the mother.
Facebook probably handed it to him hook, line, and sinker and said, "Here you go." Shit, wouldn't be surprised if good old Zuckerberg's the one that that's when they sell all the information. Because they don't care.
It's
They don't give a
more
shit.
lemonade.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee everybody's voice is out there liking the sound. I think Facebook and all these other companies should sign us to an NIL deal. Name, image, license. Pay my ass. Let's go. You already got all my damn info. Shit, I want to get paid for it. You're making money off of me? Give me some of that money. All right? Shit. Give me my damn NIL deal so I can earn a couple $1,000,000 a year. Shit. I mean, I've had like 3 times in the last 3 years where data security breach, your info was compromised from like past jobs. And I'm like, yep, it's about right. Shit, the entire state of Louisiana DMV got hacked earlier this year. That was fun. Where the hell is Field Guy? I don't know. Where the hell is Sean? Sean, everybody's coming up in here telling me to shut up. They're stealing your catchphrase, bro. Like, I don't get that. Um, so, no. I thought you started that catchphrase.
What's up, Sean?
Mostly, sort of. I just got a little throat
I
thing. It'll disappear.
Shit, when I felt that little tickle in my throat yesterday morning,
Cajun
oh,
caught it a mile away.
Wednesday evening, I knew I was getting something, man. I'm sick of the dog.
No.
Uh,
I'm gonna call Grumpy and say, Grumpy, where the hell is my ad revenue, sir?
yeah, home of the Million Mile Tire.
I'll be marching down there and say, give me my ad revenue. I'm gonna pick it. Why would I get sick? Because God hates me. That's why. Jesus is a Falcons fan. I'm sorry. You know, gotta be. Why would I get sick? Well, I blame it from people at work coughing or whatever. Actually, I'm feeling better. I'm just laying. When I lay down, I cough, but I'm like 95% good. You know. Other than that,
I read 2 days ago there's a new strain of Hong Kong Fooey, and
so
it's affecting a lot of people right now. That's kind of read that
well,
on
Steph,
something, and
Steph was
oh,
telling me the other day she had 18 straight hours of temperatures 103.5 to 103.7, taking all this Advil and this other stuff to get it down. And she got tested for the rabies and got it. Well, thank you. I'm trying to hurry up. Been trying to hurry up for the last 2 weeks to get this shit done. There we go. But
yeah, man, I've been coughing and trying to get that tickle out my throat. And don't want
yeah, I
to come
had
out.
to tickle not yesterday, but a few days before that. I had to tickle, and Mucinex knocked that shit out. But
Oh yeah, Mucinex HD. Yeah, buddy.
yep, got a whole pack of that shit. Like I'm fine.
How
It's
much
just because
was
I'm
it?
laying
About
down.
$16 or something?
Think so, yeah.
No, it was $12 a while back when I was in Alabama. I caught the crud, and that Mucinex man was like the day after, man, it was like shit.
Yeah,
Like back on my
crazy.
feet. 2 days later, I was back on my feet real good. I was running a framing crew, framing houses, and you know, if I'm not there, they're gonna just fluff off.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I have to sign for that. You got to show them your driver's license and all that shit. You got to sign your name to get that, and you're allowed something like if you buy one at that pharmacy, you can't buy another one until the directions on the box.
I don't know. When I bought it, I didn't have to buy it. I just went through the line. It didn't do nothing for me.
Oh, it probably didn't have that ephedrine in it then.
I don't know. I have to look at it. Well, it's right here. I can look at it.
Well, this was in Alabama, so Mississippi, like Van Cleef, Mississippi, with me and Russ joke a lot about. George County up there, Lucedale, Mississippi, Van Cleef.
Yeah.
They call that George County Slim Fast. Methamphetamines, that shit they make out of everything under your kitchen sink, plus battery acid, plus Red Devil Rye. Man, all that shit's poison.
Yeah, that one's just the Mucinex DM. So
Does it have ephedrine in it?
I didn't see it, no, but well, that's the shit.
Hell,
One of the ingredients.
$16.
One of the ingredients they make. That's why they make buy nail polish. I can't remember it's not that, but it's a different ingredient, and it's the main ingredient to making meth. And because I had to card people when I worked at CVS for buying nail polish and polish remover.
Damn.
It was just like alcohol, and I'd say I need to see your ID. What? And I'd show them the thing. I said, sorry, it's a state law.
Acetone is the main ingredient in
Acetone, that's it.
Nail polish remover.
Yeah, acetone is the main ingredient, one of the main ingredients to making meth.
Oh, I think what it is, that's what they use to cool it down or something.
Yep. That's why
it's flammable. That's why people get blowed up when they actually smoking meth while they're making it. And you're not supposed to have any open flame around that acetone because acetone is like a
highly flammable.
Yeah, paint thinner.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name of it, but because of the acetone content in nail polish and polish, mostly in nail polish. because
Nail polish remover is the main ingredient. It is
and
acetone.
remove it.
Pure
Yeah.
acetone.
No, because I had a guy, and not only that, you can't buy more than, well, back then it was more than 10 a day or 10 in a week or something. It would
Yeah.
flag you. Because I had a guy that bought like 50 of them. He tried, and I'm like, I can't sell you this many. Why not? He kept yelling at me, and I'm like, we always, because I worked overnight, so we always had cops in the store. And I called the officer over it, and he would see it. Like, he would, they would observe it because they would stand there and watch this guy. It was right. The nail polish was right, and you walk in the door, it was like right there, like a little ways.
Yeah.
On the shelf, the Beauty, the Revlon,
all the
whatever.
makeup and all that were in a CVS.
Yeah.
When you walk in, you walk straight, all the makeup and all
Yep.
that shit.
Right to the right, yeah. And so the cop was standing there watching him, and I'm looking at the cop. The cop sees him, brings about 50 of them up to the front. He pretty much takes the entire shelf, pretty much, just brings it up in a little cart. And the cop goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm doing okay." And I told him, I said, I'm not allowed to sell you all of this. And then he gets into a big stuck, and I'm like, cop goes, "I got it." And he goes, "So, who's your supplier?" And he goes, "Who are you talking about?" He goes, "Yeah." He's like, "You're a guy, you're buying 50 bottles of nail polish. Seriously, come on now. Who are you selling it to? What are you making? Where's your base?" Guy's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." He goes, "Okay, well, we have your partner in the squad car, so and he brought this guy in, and the guy that I was talking to, his face turned white. He's like, so he goes, "Do you want to confess to what you're doing, or And he goes, "Yeah, we were buying it to make meth." He's like, "Yep." So, but yeah, he still got to card him.
So they got arrested?
Well, yeah, he got arrested.
Yeah.
His friend ratted him out. That's why.
Oh, maybe his friend didn't rat him out and brought him up there and told him to shut up. And then he just broke down and thought his buddy had said something. You know what I mean?
It's possible, yeah. You know those cops. You know how cops are. Oh, your buddy's doing. You know, the cops always hang out at night in CVS, Walgreens. They work like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. They got nothing else better to do. If they got a call, they would, go to the call. Well, when it was slow, they would just hang out. That's why I never had a fear of getting robbed. Cops were always there.
Right.
Well, Walgreens kicked them out. So.
Really?
Walgreens don't like cops on their property, just like Walmart. So Walmart started telling them, "Oh, we think it's bad for business." So Walgreens would kick them out. So they come in. We didn't care. It was like, "Hey, fuck yeah, come on, let's go." We felt cool. We were like, "Hey, they're not gonna come shoot us." So.
Man, what? Walmart don't like cops.
Walmart's considered private property. That's why if you get into an accident on Walmart property,
oh yeah,
the cops won't come.
Right.
Yeah, same thing. Walgreens is starting to do that too.
It won't be a major accident. It'll be a fender bender or something,
Yeah. Funny enough, you can have a car crash and they won't come. But if you threaten to shoot somebody, they'll be there in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, if you ever get into an accident, just tell them somebody's shooting. They'll come. And then when they go to look for everything, say, "Oh, right here, officer. Yeah, this dude ran into me." Shit, yeah. But
just like that old man called the cops and said, "Hey, somebody's trying to break in my house. They're trying to jam in my door and all that." It says, "I need a car over here. Sir, we can't get nobody there for at least an hour. Everybody's across town taking care of other stuff." So the old man, y'all can't send me a car out here. Somebody's trying to break in my house. No, sir. Well, he hung up the phone, but not even a minute later, he calls. He says, "Yeah, I called earlier about somebody trying to break in my house." He said, "Yeah, well, don't worry about sending the cops. Just send the coroner's wagon, the ambulance. I just shot these two guys and killed them." Man, not even 5 minutes later, 3 cop cars run up there, and the guy is still trying to break in the house. He couldn't get in the door, so he was trying to break it through the window. And
Mm-hmm.
they caught the guy, and they said, "We thought you killed these guys." He said, "I thought y'all was around on the other side of town and couldn't get here for another couple hours."
Yep. You gotta lie sometimes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they were ready to arrest that old man too. Take him away. Yep. Yeah. Crazy shit. I mean,
now, that
hell.
was a true story, but now it's a meme and an ongoing joke. That
Yep.
was a true story. That was years ago, though.
I think I've heard that before. Yeah. It's crazy though.
Oh, well. Did you go on Stickman today?
No, I was at work.
Oh, okay. I took a nap when I lay down. My sleep schedule been messed up since yesterday. So anyway, when I got up from a nap, I checked my emails, I think, and watched something on YouTube, uh, and I seen who was live, and it was Stickman, but it was like 8:30. So I'm like, oh, well, I missed that because you got to be there early to.
Well, he'll
You got to
still
be
put
there.
you in the race, but usually he starts at about 7. He doesn't finish to close to 9:30. So your 8:30 would have been right in the middle. So
Yeah, he's on Pacific time, so it's 6.
yeah, he starts about 8 o'clock or so. He starts about 7,
Yeah.
7:30 our time.
7:30 our time to enter the race. That gives you a half hour to, gives everybody a half hour to enter the races.
Yeah. By the
And
time
then,
it's all over, it's usually close to 9:30.
oh, okay.
It
Well, I
usually goes
didn't know.
about 2 hours.
It was about 8:40, something like that, when I noticed that he was live, and I said, "Well, I'm too late." So
It's about the time I showed up in the stream last Friday, about 8:30, because I fell asleep and I still
Yeah.
still got in half the races.
I made it there. I had like 5 minutes left.
Um,
And then I remember that last weekend you had came in because you was working or something.
the week before, yeah.
Yeah, last Friday. Yeah.
Well, I got to work next Friday, so
Dang.
it happens. Well, I don't go back till Wednesday.
Man, I got Terraflu. I got NyQuil. I got my muscle relaxers because last night when I went to bed, I forget what time I went to bed last night. Man, I was getting all in spasms, muscle spasms, and all that.
Yeah.
And man, when I run a fever, it does that. Well, since I got out of the hospital, and oh boy, it was. I'm a little better, but I ain't running no high fever like I was. Missy said, "Damn!" When I got into bed, Missy said, "Damn, you hot." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm running fever." And then when I broke that fever, I started sweating.
That's when you sleep in the bathtub with the ice.
No, my fever wasn't that high.
No, I just get in the blankets and just
Sweat it out.
pretty much.
I got
Yeah.
a buddy of mine. He was in the special forces, uh, and he was one of them that when they took over Saddam Hussein's palace, he was in there. He was one of the technicians. They ran all the cat cable and all that, internet and all that crap when they took over the palace. Well, when he had got out, he's from Mamou, and he was renting one of the apartments I was running, townhouses that I was a property manager of, and he told me, he says, when I get sick, running a fever or like a cold, well, he said, man, I'll run it out. I just start running, get my earphones in with my Walkman and just jog, run. He says, I'll jog that cold right out of me. I'm like, damn, does it work? He said, half ass. He said, but you sort of bust out, you break that fever, you sweating it out.
Yeah, true.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm sitting up. I don't get the. I don't get it. Let me sit up. There we go.
You getting what I got?
Oh no, I've had this for 2-3 weeks.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, it took that long to get from New Orleans to here.
Yeah.
It floated over.
I just gotta take the music up. Yeah. Well, I didn't have it when I'm sitting that when I'm it's just because I'm laying down. I have to sit up. All right.
Oh shit! You've been on 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Yeah.
I
Gotta get up early in the morning.
I wasn't keeping track of the time. I'm gonna let you go because damn, it's 2:30. I didn't know it was that late.
Yep.
And my eyes are getting lower. My eyelids are getting lower.
No. Like I said, I'll probably stay up till 6 or 7 anyway and then sleep when I got to.
Well, Phil guy, appreciate you sending me the link. Appreciate you having me up.
All right.
I'll everybody in the chat, good seeing y'all.
Damn.
Yeah, hurry up and get better. Me too.
Yeah.
So
I'm mostly better.
I'm gonna keep this one short. All right, as always, love, peace, and crackling. Catch y'all later. Plutarch.
See you later. And this concludes the broadcast for tonight because my ass is tired. So, whoever's left in the chat, it says 0. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.